This is Gary Attention with CNTV, and today we're in Kansas. I'm here with Gracefully Empowering Mamas. Since 2022, this life mastery coach has helped women design and manifest a life that's in harmony with their soul's purpose. I'm joined here with the speaker, coach, Dr. Tessa. Thank you so much for joining us here today.
Hi, thank you for having me.
I'm going to start off a little bit about yourself. I mean, you were basically formally educated at the University of the West Indies, St. Augustine campus. You have gone on to become a certified life mastery coach. You now help women create a life that is in alignment with their highest purpose. Share with me a little bit how this passion got started for you.
Well, I am a high achiever. I'm a physician. I'm a pediatrician. And that was kind of what I was working towards from high school. And it was great. It was a great career. Everything was, heading up the ladder the way that it should. And then I got married and had kids. And all of a sudden, there was so much overwhelm. There was so much happening. And I was burning out on a regular basis. And I realized that this is not the life that I wanted. Nobody had shown me how to get the life that I wanted. And that's when I decided that there are women out there like me who need some help too. And
Excellent.
When I figured out what I wanted, then I decided that I'm going to show them how to get it.
You went and pursued it. Now you're showing others how to do the same. Wonderful. High achieving men, I mean, they've existed for centuries. Today we see women's achievements truly changing the world. Would you say the blueprint for their work and life model maybe is less clear, and is clarity a must to remain true to themselves?
Oh, absolutely. No one teaches us how to get clear on what we want for life. We follow what society tells us, what our parents tell us, what school tells us, and we just kind of go with the flow. And what we've been told is that at some point we'll wake up and everything is going to be wonderful and, we'll be completely happy. And that doesn't happen. And for women, we balance a lot more than men do most of the time, because we have thrown in there managing the home and the kids and the PTAs and the whatever philanthropy we do. And it's a lot to juggle. And again, we don't get taught how to do that.
I believe that. I mean, definitely my wife runs the entire household, plus she runs a company on the side, quite a bit to do. I mean, for you, working in the medical field, you know firsthand navigating the work-life balance, I mean, it can be challenging for anyone. Why even more so for the high-achieving woman who leads a career and, like you say, many times leads a family? Is that what you see pretty often out there?
Oh, absolutely. We, as high achievers, we want to do it all. We don't want to ask for help. We think that we should just get it done no matter what. We're just going to push through no matter what it feels like to us. If we're burnt out, if we can't get out of bed in the morning, we're still going to do it. And it's not good for us. It's not a good example for our kids. And it's not good for the home, for the community, for the workplace, none of it.
It's a ripple effect. I mean, not only does it affect you, but it affects your family, your husband, your life, everything from there. I mean, let's face it, we all want to unlock our true potential, achieve success, and live a life we love living. I mean, yet, do most battle with overwhelm, not enough time, lack of balance, and really just not living on purpose. Is that more common than people realize?
Yes, it is, especially for women who hide it really well. A lot of women, especially the high achievers, we put up this facade. We look like we have it all together, but inside it's chaos, and we're just trying to keep all those balls in the air.
My wife tells me weekly that I don't realize how much she has on her plate, and I'm starting to realize that that's probably the case. I mean, you teach regardless of how your life is right now, with the right knowledge, tools, and skills, along with proper support, you really can absolutely have it all. I mean, and really break through and free from some of these limitations. This is probably a relief for some of these women that reach out to you to hear something like that. Tell me about that.
Oh, absolutely. For most of these women, no one's ever said that to them. They've just been going through the daily grind, hoping that at some point things are going to get better. And, they have people telling them this is what life is supposed to be like. You're supposed to struggle to get to where you want to be. You're supposed to sacrifice now so that at some point later on, you'll get to enjoy what it is you're sacrificing for. And when does that point come? And that's usually the woman that I see. Like, when is this going to get better? When am I going to see the results of what I'm doing?
Your nose to the grindstone sounds kind of cool, but really to live that is not fun at all. And like you say, you're always living in the future. When this happens, I'll be happy. When this happens, I'm going to come around. I mean, you support clients in living their dream. So let's start with your Dream Builder program. Tell me a little bit about this 3-month coaching program. What are they going to learn inside there?
So the Dream Builder program is something I'm certified in through the Brave Thinking Institute, which is founded by Mary Morrissey. And I was certified in October of last year. And I went on to get certification as a life mastery coach. So it's that 3-month program helps you start with clarifying that vision that you have for the life that you want. And then every week we work on getting one step closer to it. And it really starts with having that mindset of, I believe I can have it, because that's the basis of it. That's where it starts. Without that, you can't move forward, because mindset really is everything.
True, very true. So this is really learning lifelong skills of clarifying and embodying your vision. What about deep beliefs that no longer support us? I mean, can we kind of learn to repattern these limiting beliefs to now maybe actually serve us?
Oh, absolutely. Our limiting beliefs really start out as something to protect us from making wrong decisions, from taking a wrong turn. But when it no longer serves us, we really have to start reprogramming that and changing it into something that's empowering and something that will allow us to grow. So it absolutely is something that you can work on and change.
What I like is what you teach is not just theory, but really it's rather a proven, reliable, repeatable system of transformation that is based on over 50 years of research. Is the Brave Thinking technology really the foundation of what you provide, and why so?
Yes, it is. I actually took the Dream Builder course myself, and that's what kind of opened my eyes to what was possible for me. And I love the premise behind it of, don't ask how, just envision it, and then you take the steps towards it. But if you start asking how, you get stuck in what's around you, your circumstances that you have right now, and it's really hard to see beyond that. So don't ask the how, just create that vision for the life that you want and start working towards it one step at a time, and it will happen.
Really, it's always about asking the why. Why do I want to do this? Then the how comes into place. Can it be kind of an emotional journey when you go through something like that? I mean, you experience yourself as a kind of emotion when you realize, hey, I can have this, and this is what I wanted all along.
Oh, yes, absolutely. A lot of us have that pent up dream inside that we've kept to ourselves. We haven't shared it with anyone. And as you go through the program, you start to be able to release that and open up and let it live and let it bloom. And that's a remarkable thing to go through, to realize that I can have this. This is amazing. This is really what I want.
That's exciting. The Dream Builder program can be experienced as a group, but how does your VIP one-on-one with your personal support, tailored curriculum, and also private coaching calls, how does that really give the highest level of support for transformation as well as lifelong results, would you say?
So every week there is a coaching call, and we go through what the program recommends for that week. But in between that, just like you said, those limiting beliefs come up, the paradigms come up, the self-talk, the negative self-talk comes up. And without having someone to keep you accountable, to keep you on track, you can easily fall back. And then it gets even harder to try and get to your goal. And that's one of the most important things with having a coach in your pocket, is that you can send a message like, hey, I'm struggling with this right now. Like I can't get past this. And then we can work through it at the moment. And you're empowered then to continue on to the next step. And that's so important for us.
That is exciting. Very cool. I mean, would you say women have unique challenges because demands at home, especially as a mother in childbirth and beyond? I mean, can this really be hard to navigate as they try to maybe return to work even?
Oh, yes. I mean, even for me, going back to work was one, it was challenging to leave my daughter. And then when you go back to work, things just aren't the same. You're always split in two places. You want to be home, but you want to be at work. How do you give your best in both places? How do you leave work with enough to give to your family when you go home? It definitely is a challenge. And I think women experience that more than men.
Interesting. Your passion is sharing your knowledge in any way possible, be it workshops, coaching, or even public speaking. How do folks out there book you for maybe a lunch and learn or even a keynote speaking? And do you enjoy that platform, being able to affect a lot of people all at once?
So you can go to my website, gracefullyempowering.com, and you can leave me a message and I will get right back to you. I do love speaking. I love speaking to women because you get to see the light go on, like, oh, this is possible. And it's an amazing feeling to be able to provide that because so many of us have not been taught that, haven't heard that. They don't know that there's life outside of what they've been doing. And it really is a treasure to be able to bring that knowledge to them.
You're definitely empowering women out there with your own personal firsthand knowledge of what you've learned along the way. Dr. Tessa, you teach women how to turn their dream into the reality of their life. You deliver inspiration and insight for dissolving limiting beliefs and truly living your best life. Is this rewarding work for you?
Yes, it is, without a doubt. It was rewarding for me to create the life that I wanted and to be able to pass that on to other women, to have them succeed, have them achieve their goals, have them be so happy and just beyond contented. That is truly amazing to me. And it's what keeps me going every day.
That is exciting. Glad to share your story. Viewers, let's take a look at the bottom of the screen right there. What you're going to see is her website. On the website, you can learn more about how you can work with her because with the right support, you too absolutely can break free and find a whole new level of fulfillment today. Once again, that is Gracefully Empowering Mamas, fulfillment through the power of vision. This is Gary Atencio with CNTV, and if you don't know, now you know.